All right, guys, let's go ahead and line them up here. It looks like it's going to be Owen, Nick, Jason, Joe, Jake, Drew, and Noah. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Owen, Nick, Jason, Joe, Jake, Drew, and Noah. This is race number 12, our JConcepts Mod 2-wheel drive buggy class. Everybody getting the first few laps in here in race number 12, race number 13. Our final heat of Mod 2-wheel drive buggy for qualifying here this weekend. Coming up next. 3 laps into this one. Jam and Joe Duffy leading the way. Noah Hicklin in the number 2 spot. Owen Vanderbeek in the 3. Nick Gibson in the 4. Jake Stolzing, Drew Rubenking, and Jason Porter. Owen Vanderbeek trying to work his way up to the number 1 spot here. Drops back to the number 3 spot here. Hicklin up into second. Your top 3 drivers separated right now by 0.6 of a second. That's Duffy, Vanderbeek. Now Gibson in the mix here. As they're working their way around here, 130 down, 330 to go. 130 down, 330 to go. It's Joe Duffy out front, 22.509. Hicklin in the number 2 spot. Vanderbeek up to the 2 spot now. Hicklin in the 3, Gibson in the 4. Rubenking, Stolzing, and Porter. Your race leader, track designer, Joe Duffy of Fast Lane Raceway. Owen Vanderbeek trying to sneak up into the number 1 spot now. Vanderbeek takes over the lead by 1/100th of a second. Vanderbeek out front. Duffy in second, Hicklin in third, Gibson in fourth. Rubenking, Stolzing, and Porter. As they're working their way around here, Vanderbeek, he's got a 0.6 of a second lead over Hicklin. Hicklin is 0.06 of a second ahead of Joe Duffy. Duffy's going to be 3.2 seconds ahead of Nick Gibson. Oh, a bit of trouble there for Duffy. Into the rhythm section he goes. Hicklin in the 2 spot. Hicklin is only 0.6 of a second back from Owen Vanderbeek. Owen Vanderbeek, one of our WIS invite rider drivers. And the purple and yellow on the right-hand side he goes. The team associated JConcepts coming back through the infield. Noah Hicklin, 0.4 of a second back in second. Joe Duffy, the number 3 spot. Fast lap of the race. Nick Gibson at 13.2 on lap number 8. He's 5 seconds back in fourth. 2 minutes to go. Drew Rubenking in the number 5. Jake Stolzing in the 6. Jason Porter in the 7. It's Owen Vanderbeek out front. 22.508 the pace. Right now, your top 4 drivers all ahead of previous TQ time. Minute 40 to go. Minute 40 to go. It's Vanderbeek, Hicklin, Duffy, Gibson, Rubenking, Stolzing, and Porter. Vanderbeek still going to be 0.8 of a second ahead of Noah Hicklin. Those 2 drivers have been nose to tail on the clock this entire race. Vanderbeek working his way through the rhythm section there. The purple, yellow, and white coming on the left-hand side. Noah Hicklin in the all-white buggy working his way around on the right side. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute left to go. Vanderbeek, Hicklin, Duffy, Gibson, Rubenking, Stolzing, and Porter.
1 minute left.
Joe Duffy right now, the number 3 spot. He's 8 seconds back from Hicklin. 2 seconds ahead of Gibson. Oh, trouble in the middle there. $40 seconds to go. Owen Vanderbeek in the number 1 spot. Hicklin in second. Gibson up to third now. Rubenking to fourth. Duffy, Stolzing, and Porter. Hicklin and Gibson going to be 1.6 seconds apart for that number 2 spot. Oh, trouble in the rhythm section. I believe that was Hicklin. That may allow Gibson to close the gap up and take over the number 2 spot. We'll see when they come around here. 8 seconds to go here. It's Vanderbeek out front. Gibson in the number 2 spot now. Hicklin in third. Duffy in fourth. Ruben King, Stolzing, and Porter. Time has expired. Everybody keep them going. Nick Gibson, you are done. Nick Gibson is done. Owen Vanderbeek, you're done. You'll be done when you cross, driver. Stolzing, you're done. Duffy, you're done. Ruben King, you're done. Hicklin, you're done. Looking for Jason Porter. That's a race. Owen Vanderbeek going to take it. New TQ, 22 and a 5:08. Gibson, 21.502. Hicklin, 21.505. We'll blow the track off, get our next group out there. Our third and final heat for our JConcepts Mod 2-wheel drive buggy class.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, everybody getting checked in here. We get our drivers back out to turn marshal from that last one. This is going to be an exciting race to watch right here. Mod 2-wheel drive buggy. Heat 3 of 3 brought to you by JConcepts, our final race for Mod 2-wheel and qualifying here for the 2025 Off-Road Jam. All right, let's go ahead and line them up on the left side, guys. Let's line them up on the left side. Starting order is going to be all right, sorry, pizza's here. Starting order is going to be Chase Lemieux, Tom Renderneck, Nate Sutherland, Mason Herrick, Braxton Coley, Mitchell Gardner, David Alberico, and Stevie Slover. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Chase, Tom, Nate, Mason, Braxton, Mitchell, David, and Stevie. Off and underway here in this one. Time to beat is Owen Vanderbeek at 22.508. This is your top 8 drivers so far here in qualifying for our Mod 2-wheel drive buggy class. Remember, in all classes, top 6 go to the A main. We'll be bumping 2 out of all the lower mains. Let them get a few laps in here, give you a running order. Racing super close here this weekend. And 3 laps into this one, it's going to be Tom Renderneck out front, 0.8 of a second ahead of Chase Lemieux. Nate Sutherland in the number 3 spot, 1 second back, followed by Braxton Coley, Alberico, Gardner, Slover, and Herrick. Tom Renderneck out front on a 23.511. Chase Lemieux on a 22.507. Right now, your top 2 drivers, the only ones ahead of previous TQ time. 3:45 left to go, 3:45 left to go here. Your race leader, Tom Renderneck, working his way back around onto the right side. Renderneck that time by with a 13.5. Nate Sutherland jumps up into the number 2 spot now. Chase Lemieux dropping back to 3rd here in this one. Top 3 drivers less than 1.7 seconds apart. It's Renderneck out front on a 23.510. Sutherland 22.501. Chase Lemieux 22.504. Top 3 drivers, the only ones ahead of Owen Vanderbeek's previous TQ time. So Vanderbeek looking to put in a possible A main run here in round number 3. Rinderneck coming around that time by with a 13.4. Nate Sutherland with a 13.3 that time by. 13.0 for Sutherland on lap number 7. Chase Lemieux coming around 13.3, his fast lap of the race. He's going to be 0.8 of a second back from Sutherland now. Tom Rinderneck working his way back around here. Bit of trouble there. Tom working his way through traffic. He's got a clear track now. The red, white, and black Schumacher back to the front side. Nate Sutherland in the all gold car in the number 2 spot. Chase Lemieux in 3rd. Braxton Culley in the 4 spot. David Alberico in 5th. Mason Herrick, Mitchell Gardner, and Stevie Slover. Rinderneck on the back right side. He's got a clear track ahead of him right now. That's going to play in his favor. 0.8 of a second over Nate Sutherland. Chase Lemieux in the number 3 spot. 2.2 seconds back. Mason Herrick in the 4. David Alberico, Mitchell Gardner, and Stevie Slover. 2 minutes to go, drivers. 2 minutes to go. And, oh, rough lap for Tom. I did not see what happened there. Tom dropping it back to the number 3 spot now. Nate Sutherland up to the lead here. Chase Lemieux in the number 2 spot. Top 3 drivers, still the only ones ahead of previous TQ time. Braxton Culley sitting in 4th. Mason Herrick 5th. David Alberico, Mitchell Gardner, and Stevie Slover. Nate Sutherland on a 23.513. Chase Lemieux 22.503. Rinderneck 22.506. Braxton Culley on a 22.512. Rest of the field on a 21 lap run. Race number 14. 13.5 Stadium Truck going to be coming up next here in this one. Minute 15 to go, drivers. A minute 15 to go. Bit of a rough lap there for Chase on that one at 17.2. Chase on the back right side he goes. Up and over the roller. Coming back into the infield now. Back around onto the left-hand side. Chase going to be 2.4 seconds back from Tom. Tom going to be 5 seconds back from Nate. 55 seconds to go. There goes Sutherland back around onto the right-hand side he goes. Fast lap of the race. Nate Sutherland a 13.099 on lap number 7. He had a 16-second lap last time by, though. Drops him off the 23-lap run. He's now going to be 2 seconds ahead of Tom Rinderneck with 30 seconds to go. Braxton Culley only 1.8 seconds back from Chase Lemieux. A little bit of trouble there, look like for Tom. Tom with a 14.3 that time by. Chase trying to close the gap up on him just a bit, 2.5 seconds. 15 seconds to go, drivers, 15 seconds to go. And that is time. Everybody keep them going, keep them going. Nate Sutherland, you're done. Tom Rinderneck, you're done. Chase Lemieux, you're done. Mason Herrick, you're done. You'll be done when you cross, drivers. You'll be done when you cross. David Mitchell, Stevie Braxton, that's a race. Everybody's done. Nate Sutherland going to take that one, 22.501. Tom Rinderneck, 22.503. Chase Lemieux, 22.506. Braxton Culley, 22.508. We'll blow the track off here, guys. Make sure you guys grab the blowers. Grab the blowers.
The race is complete.
Blow the track off. We'll get race number 14 going here. 13.5 Stadium Truck. Brought to you by Donathan RC. All right, let's get them checked in here, guys. Get our turn marshals out there from that last one.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's go ahead and line them up on the left-hand side, guys. All right, let's line them up on the left side, guys. Line them up. Looks like we got all of our turn marshals out there. Thank you very much. Starting order is going to be John Kozloff, Brad McGuire, C4, Robert Summers, and Jake Hoffman. All right, marshals ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. John, Brad, C4, Robert, and Jake. $130 down, $330 to go. Brad McGuire, Robert Summers, John Kozloff, and Jake Hoffman, your running order. Two minutes down, three to go. Two down, three to go. It's Brad McGuire, Robert Summers, Jake Hoffman, your running order. Down to three trucks here in this one. I will need some volunteer turn marshals for the next one, guys. I'll need some volunteer turn marshals here for the next one. Halfway, drivers, halfway. Race number 15, you guys are up next. Race number 15. You guys should be ready to go. Race number 16 in tech. Race 16 to tech. $130 to go. One minute to go. Brad McGuire, Jake Hoffman, Robert Summers, still your running order. Down to three trucks in this one.
1 minute left.
Also, as we're finishing up here, round number 3, tomorrow morning the doors open at 8:30. At 9:30, we will get started with our main events. 8:30 doors open, 9:30. There will be no practice tomorrow morning. Once again, there will not be any practice tomorrow morning, so doors open at 8:30. We'll start racing at 9:30. Ten seconds. Brad McGuire looking to set that early TQ time here with a 17.5.16. Jake Hoffman up in the number 2 spot, 16.5.02, and Robert Summers, 15 and a 5 flat.
Robert Summers done. Jake
Robert
Hoffman
Summers, you're done. Jake Hoffman, you're done. Got one to finish here, one to finish. And that's a race. Brad McGuire going to take it. Jake Hoffman second, Robert Summers third. We'll blow the track off here real quick, guys. We'll get race number 15 rocking and rolling.
The race is completed.
I will need some volunteer turn marshals for this next one. I'll need some volunteer turn marshals for the next one. Coming up in this one, we got Joe Melvin, Eli Keats, Todd Weekins, Jason Luther, Sam White, Cody Irvin, and Henry Ballou. All right, we'll get them checked in here, guys. Get them checked in. Thank you, sir.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's get them all lined up on the left side. Everybody's checked in, guys. Everybody's checked in. Let's line them up. It's going to be Joe Melvin, Eli Keats, Todd Weekins, Jason Luther, Sam White, Cody Irvin, and Henry Ballou. Let's see. I do need 2 volunteers. I got a couple out there. Thank you very much, guys. If I get one more volunteer in the back left, one more volunteer in the back left corner, we should be good. Oh, thank you very much. All right, Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Joe, Eli, Todd, Jason, Sam, Cody, and Henry. All right, we're off and underway here in this one. Let everybody get a lap in. I'll give you a running order. This is race number 15, race number 16, our final heat of 13.5 Stadium Truck, brought to you by Donathan RC. Race 16 coming up next, race number 17. You should be in tech. Race 16 should be lined up on the stand. Race 17 to tech. One minute into this one, Joe Melvin out front. Sam White up at the number 2 spot. Jason Luther in the 3. Eli Keats, Todd Weekins, Henry Ballou, and Cody Irvin. Your running order here in this one. Trouble on the left side here. Melvin going to be out front with a 2.8 second lead on Sam White. Eli Keats in the number 3. Jason Luther in the 4. Todd Weekins in the 5. Ballou and Irvin. 130 down, 330 to go. 130 down, 330 to go. Melvin White, Luther, your top three. Now Melvin Luther up in the number 2 spot. Eli Keats up to 3rd. Sam White dropping to the number 4 spot. 3:15 to go. Todd Weekins, Cody Irvin, and Henry Ballou, your running order. 3:05 to go. 3:05 to go. Fast lap of the race. Joe Melvin with a 15.111. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Melvin, Luther, Keats, White, Irvin, Weekins, and Ballou, your running order. Jason Luther just clicked off his fastest lap of the race there, a 15.8, as he closes the gap up on Joe Melvin. Eli Keats going to be 1.3 seconds back. Sam White only 0.7 of a second back from, now Sam White up into the 3 spot. Sam White now only 0.5 of a second out of the number 2 spot here in this one. 2:15 to go, drivers. 2:15 left to go. Melvin Luther, now Melvin White, Luther, Keats, Weekins, Irvin, and Ballou. 2:05 to go, drivers. 2:05 left to go. Race number 16, our final heat of 13.5 Stadium Truck. You guys are up next, race number 16. Once again, tomorrow morning, the doors open at 8:30. Main events will start at 9:30. We'll start our mains at 9:30. There will be no practice in the morning, guys. No practice in the morning.
One minute left.
55 seconds to go. 55 seconds to go. It's Melvin out front. Luther in second. Eli Keats in the 3 spot. Todd Weekins, Henry Ballou, Sam White, Cody Irvin. 40 seconds to go, drivers. 40 seconds left to go here. Time has expired. Time has expired. Everybody keep them going. Keep them going.
Sam White done.
Sam White, you're done. Eli Keats, you're done. You'll be done when you cross, drivers. You'll be done when you cross. This time around,
Jason Luther done.
Jason, you're done. Cody's done. Joe is done. Looking for Todd and Henry to finish. There's Todd.
Todd Weechens
Looking for, got Henry Ballou to finish. Here he comes. And that's a race. Joe Melvin going to take it. 19.504. Eli Keats second. Jason Luther third. Todd Weekins, Henry Ballou, Sam White, and Cody Irvin. Make sure you guys grab the blowers. Grab the blowers. Blow the track off. We'll get our next group out there. Race number 16. 13.5. Stadium Truck. Heat number 3. Our final heat here. Thank you very much. We're blowing the track off. I get them all checked in. Thank you very much.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Get all those drivers back out to turn marshals from that last one. Looks like I've got everybody checked in here. Watch on the left side, guys. Watch the left side. Watch the left side. Watch the left side. Watch the left side. Thank you. All right, close it down, guys. Let's close it down. Line them up on the left side here. Let's line them up. It's going to be Hagen Stevenson, Alex Richards, Connor Herrick, Anthony Woodruff, Billy Womack, Tim Weekins, Travis Slover, and Chili Duncan. All right, Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Hagen, Alex, Connor, Anthony, Billy, Tim, Travis, and Chili. Off and running here in this one, 13.5 Stadium Truck, race number 16, race number 17, our first heat of our 40-plus two-wheel drive buggy class. You guys are up next. This is our Donathan RC 13.5 Stadium Truck. Top 8 drivers so far in qualifying by one best qual point. Coming up next is our TZO Tire Plus 40 Mod two-wheel drive buggy. Time to beat right now, Joe Melvin, a 19 and a 5:04. .310 to go. Hagen Stevenson out front. Connor Herrick in the number 2 spot. Tim Weekins in the 3. Alex Richards, Billy Womack, Chili Duncan, Anthony Woodruff, and Travis Slover. Hagen Stevenson out to a 7-second lead here in this one over Connor Herrick. Herrick going to be 1.7 seconds ahead of Tim Weekins, who's only 0.2 of a second ahead of Alex Richards. 2:45 to go. 2:45 left to go here. Race number 17, 40-plus, two-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up next. Race number 17. .230 down, 2:30 to go, just past the halfway mark. Hagen Stevenson looking to wrap up the TQ spot here in our Donathan RC 13.5 Stadium Truck class. Two minutes left to go, drivers. 2 minutes left to go. Stevenson, Herrick, Weekins, Richards, Woodruff, Womack, Slover, and Duncan. Minute 20 to go, minute 20 to go. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. It's Stevenson,
1
Herrick,
minute left.
Weekends, Richards, Womack, Slover, Woodruff, and Duncan. As it sits right now, Joe Melvin with that 19.504, he's looking at a top 3 run here in round 3. 40 seconds to go, 40 seconds to go. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Hagen Stevenson, the only one done. Everybody else keep going. Alex Richards, you're done. Everybody else keep going. Connor Herrick, you're done. Hagen, Connor, and Alex, the only one done. Everybody else keep going. There's Billy and Anthony is done.
Anthony Woodruff done.
Looking for Tim, Travis, and Chili to finish.
Tim Weechen's done.
Tim, you're done. Looking for Travis Slover and Chili Duncan to finish.
Trevor Duncan done.
Chili, you're done. And that's a race. Hagen Stevenson going to take it, your TQ for our 13.5 Stadium Truck class. We'll blow the track off real quick here, guys, and we'll get going with race number 17. Our first heat of our TZO Tires 40+ two-wheel drive buggy division.
Race is completed.
All right, let's get them checked in here, guys. Our first heat of our TZO Tire 40+ two-wheel drive buggy class. Get all those drivers back out to turn marker from the last one.
1 minute.
Thank you, guys. We're blowing the track off. I will need some volunteer turn marshals after this race. Get them all checked in here. It's going to be James Nelson, Travis Slover, Mike Salkowski, Chris Klein, and Jack Foster. All right, let's line them up on the left-hand side here, guys. Line them up. Straightaways closed. Let's line them up. It's going to be James Nelson starting first, Travis Slover starting second, Mike Salkowski third, Chris Klein fourth, and Jack Foster fifth. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. James Nelson, Travis Slover, Mike Salkowski, Chris Klein, and Jack Foster. Off and underway here, race number 17 of our TZO 40+ two-wheel drive buggy class. Race number 18, you guys are up next. Race 18 should be ready to go. Race 19, you guys should be in tech. Our first heat of 13.5 two-wheel drive short course. We'll start working your way to tech. 3:40 left to go here in this one. Slower, Foster, Nelson, Stelkowski, and Klein, your running order. Two minutes down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Jack Foster taking over the number 1 spot here in this one. Travis Slover in the number 2 spot. James Nelson in 3rd. Sokowski in 4th. Chris Klein in 5th. Winner of this heat going to set that early TQ time here for a 40-plus two-wheel drive buggy class. Slover and Foster, 0.2 of a second apart. James Nelson the number 3 spot. Sokowski in 4th. Chris Klein in 5th. Coming up on the halfway mark. Once again, just a reminder, the doors open tomorrow morning at 8:30. We'll start racing at 9:30. Doors open at 8:30. We'll start racing at 9:30. We may or may not have an impromptu drivers meeting about 9:15. 2:15 left to go. 2:15 left to go. Minute 45 left to go. Minute 45 left to go. If anybody has found a bottle of tire sauce that was sitting out on the track, if anybody's found a bottle of tire sauce that was sitting out on the track that probably does not belong to you, could you bring it to the score tower, please? No, it has been retrieved. Minute 20 to go. Minute 20 to go. Oh, looks like Chris Klein out of this one. A minute 10 left to go here. Travis Slover in the 2 spot here. Slover and Foster back and forth. Nelson in the 3 spot. Sokowski in the 4 spot. 1 minute left to go, drivers. 1 minute left to go. .45 seconds to go here. 45 seconds, your race leader. Travis Slover, the red, white, and black, working his way back around here onto the right-hand side. He had a 15.6 last time by. 30 seconds to go, drivers. 30 seconds to go. .15 seconds. It's Slover, Foster, Nelson, and Stelkowski. 10 seconds. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Everybody keep them going. Travis Slover, you're done. 19 and a 5 flat. Mike Sokowski, James Nelson, you're done. Got James one to finish. And Jamin Jack Foster's done. Travis Slover going to take it. 19 and a 5 flat. Jack Foster second. James Nelson third. Mike Sokowski fourth. And Chris Klein the number 5 spot.
The race is completed.
I do need a couple of volunteer turn marshals to help me out for this next one. A couple of volunteers to help me out for this next one. This is race number 18. Our second and final heat of our TZO Tires 40-plus two-wheel drive buggy class. In this one, we got Mac Vanderbeek, Orlando Martinez, Jason Porter, Wayne Schroeder, Rico Carsons, and Brent Riley. All right, let's get them checked in here. Once again, if I get a couple volunteer turn marshals, I've only got 5 drivers in the last race. So I'll get a couple volunteers to help me out. Watch the left side, guys. Watch the left side. Watch the left side. Watch the left side. Watch the left side. Watch the left
1 minute
side.
to the start of the race.
Clear. All right, everybody is checked in, guys. Let's go ahead and close it down. We'll line them up on the left side. Line them up on the left side here. Get our turn marshals back out there from that last one. Get our turn marshals back out there from the last race. Need one there in the back left corner. We'll be good to go here. One in the back left corner will be good to go here. Starting order is going to be Mac, Orlando, Jason, Wayne, Rico, and Brent. Marshals ready. Drivers, go on to call your name. Mac, Orlando, Jason, Wayne, Rico, and Brent. Off and running here for race number 18. Time to beat Travis Slover, 19 at a 5 flat here for our TZO Tires, 40 plus two-wheel drive buggy class. Race number 19, our first seat of 13.5 two-wheel drive short course. You guys are up next. Race number 20, you should be in Tech. Race 20 to Tech. One minute into this race, it's going to be Rico Carstens out front, Wayne Schroeder in second, Brent Riley in third, Mac Vanderbeek in fourth, Orlando Martinez fifth, Jason Porter in the number 6 spot. 1:15 down, 3:45 to go. All 6 drivers here in this one ahead of previous TQ time. Brent Riley 4/10 of a second back from your race leader. Now Wayne Schroeder jumping up into the number 1 spot. Your top 4 drivers separated by only 1 second. That is Wayne Schroeder, Brent Riley, Rico Carstens, and Mac Vanderbeek. 3:20 to go here in this one. 3:20 to go. Wayne Schroeder leading the way here through the double-double section, the blue, black, and white. Brent Riley in the number 2 spot. In the white, orange, and gray, coming back around to the front side here. Rico Carstens. Carstens back up to the number 2 spot now in the green and yellow. Mac Vanderbeek in the 4 spot, the orange and blue. Martinez and Porter. 2:50 to go, drivers. 2:50 to go. .230 down, 2:30 to go. Mac Vanderbeek has worked his way to the front now. Vanderbeek with a 5/10 of a second lead over Brent Riley. Riley, Schroeder, and Carstens still right there together. Orlando Martinez in the 5, Jason Porter in the 6. 2:40 down, 2:20 to go. Wayne Schroeder, Brent Riley, 9/10 of a second apart on the clock here in this one. Race number 19. Our first heat of our DRC 13.5 two-wheel drive short course class. You guys are up next. Race number 20, you should be in Tech. Race 19 in line. Race 20 in Tech. Minute 55 to go. Minute 55 to go. Mac Vanderbeek out front leading the way. Wayne Schroeder in second. Brent Riley, Rico Carstens, Orlando Martinez, and Jason Porter. .130 to go, drivers. 1:30 to go. Vanderbeek, Schroeder, Riley, Carstens, Martinez, and Porter. Still your running order. Mac Vanderbeek out to a 2-second lead over Wayne Schroeder. Wayne Schroeder 1/10 of a second ahead of Brent Riley right now. Riley trying to close that gap up on him. Rico Carstens in 4th. Orlando Martinez in 5th. Jason Porter in the number 6 spot. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Mac, Wayne, Brent, your top three. Brent Riley now 1/100th of a second behind Wayne Schroeder. Brent Riley that time by moves up into the number 2 spot. They're going to be right there together on the track as well. 35 seconds to go. "25 seconds to go. Vanderbeek with a 3.9 second lead on Brent Riley. Wayne Schroeder in the number 3 spot. Carson's in the 4. Porter and Martinez. Fast lap of the race at 13.7 by Vanderbeek. The only 2 drivers get into a 13-second lap range, Vanderbeek and Karstens. Karstens with a 13.8. 5 seconds to go, drivers. 5 seconds left to go. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Everybody keep them going. Mac Vanderbeek, you are done. 21 and a 5:03. Orlando, you're done. Jason, you're done. You'll be done when you cross, drivers. You'll be done when you cross.
Brent Riley done.
Brent and Wayne are done. Looking for Rico. Been there, done that. And that's a race. Mac Vanderbeek's going to take it. 21.503. Riley, 21.504. Wayne Schroeder, 21.507. Rico, 21.515. Followed by Porter and Martinez. We'll blow the track off here. We'll get race number 19 out there checked in. All right, let's get them checked in here. We'll get our turn marshals back out there. This is 13.5 Tool Drive Short Course brought to you by Donathan RC. Make sure to check them out at drcshop.com. Everybody's checked in, guys. Let's close it down. Line them up on the left side. Close it down. Line them up on the left side. All right, looks like I think we're good to go. It's going to be Tim, Jason, Jordan, and Jason. It'll be, I'm sorry, Tim, Jason Luther, Jordan, and Jason Mack will be our starting order. I will need, after this one, guys, we've only got 4 drivers in this race, so I will need 3 volunteer turn marshals for the next one. Marshals ready. Drivers, go and call your name. Tim, Jason Luther, Jordan Irvin, and Jason Mack. Off and running here, race number 19, our Donathan RC 13.5 two-wheel drive short course class. Race number 20, our second heat coming up next. Race 21, our first heat of independent 13.5 four-wheel. You guys should be in tech. Race number 21 to tech. As we're getting closer and closer to finish up qualifying here this evening, we want to thank everybody for a fantastic day of qualifying. Everybody did a fantastic job getting out to turn marshal, making sure the track is taken care of. Doors will open tomorrow morning at 8:30. At 9:30, we'll go racing. At 9:15, we'll probably have a very short drivers meeting just to go over things just a bit in the morning. After the races are over this evening, we will try to get the main events posted up as well. We'll get those posted on the Fastlane event page. So once again, 8:30, the doors open tomorrow morning. 9:30 start time for racing. $120 down, $340 to go. Jason Luther out front leading the way here. Luther in the orange and white. coming back around on the left-hand side. .215 down, 2:45 to go, 2:45 to go. Jason Luther out front here in this one, 6.8 seconds ahead of J-Mac in the number 2 spot. Tim Weekins in third, Jordan Irvin in the number 4 spot, I should say. .220 left to go here, 2:20 left to go. Minute 35 to go, minute 35 to go. Luther out front. J-Mac in the number 2 spot. Everybody starting to spread themselves out just a bit on the clock here in this one. J-Mac going to be 3.3 seconds back in the number 2 spot. Tim Weekins in the 3 spot. Irvin in the 4. Once again, after this race, guys, I'll need 4 volunteer turn marshals to help me out, please. 3 volunteer turn marshals to help me out. I've only got 4 drivers in this one.
One minute left.
.40 seconds to go, drivers. 40 seconds left to go. It's Luther, J-Mac, Tim Weekins, Jordan Irvin, still your running order. Luther with a 17 and a 5 flat. He's pushing that 18-lap run here. 30 seconds to go. Orange and white truck is your leader on the right side. He goes. Putting in a good run here in this one. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Everybody keep them going. You'll be done when you cross,
Jordan
drivers.
done.
Jordan, you're done.
Tim,
you're done. Looking for Jason and Jason. There's J-Mac. And
Jason
that's a
Luther
race.
done.
Jason Luther going to take it 18.5-18. J-Mac 17.509 will blow the track off. Get 3 volunteer turn marshals to help me out here, drivers. 3 volunteer turn marshals for race number 20. All right, let's get them checked in here, guys. 13.5 two-wheel drive short course.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Everybody's checked in here. Let's go ahead and line them up on the left side. If I can get one more volunteer to help me out on the, let's see here. I got my turn marshals out there from the last one. Got all four of them. If I get one of them, thank you very much, Alex Richards. Appreciate it. All right, marshals ready. Drivers, it's going to be Lane, Jalen, Matt, Kevin, Dave, and Chili. Marshals ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Lane, Jalen, Matt, Kevin, Dave, and Chili. Off and running here in this one. 13-5, two-wheel drive short course, brought to you by Donathan RC. Heat number 2 of 2, our final race for short course here today. Coming up next is going to be race number 21, our Reedy Power 13-5 independent four-wheel drive buggy. Race number 22, you guys should be in tech. Race 22, you should be in tech. One minute in, Lane McGee out front leading the way. Taylor Wettengill in second, Matt McGee in third, Kevin Moyer in fourth, Chili Duncan in fifth, Dave Farrell in the number 6 spot. Lane McGee out front leading here in this one. Lane in that silver truck, I do believe on the right-hand side he goes. Jalen Wettengill in the pink truck in the number 2 spot. Kevin Moyer in the yellow, black, and white in third. Now Matt McGee up into the number 3 spot. Kevin Moyer in fourth, Chili Duncan in fifth, Dave Farrell in the 6th spot. $150 down, $310 to go. $150 down, $310 to go. It's Lane out front. Matt McGee in second. Father-son battle here in this one. Jalen Wettengill now jumping up into the number 2 spot. Matt drops to the number 3 spot. Kevin Moyer in the 4. Chili Duncan in the 5. Dave Farrell in the 6. 210 down, 250 to go. 210 down, 250 to go. Race number 21, 13-5, independent four-wheel, heat number 1. You guys are up next. Once again, after race number 29, guys, the track will be closed. There'll be no practice tonight. We'll be opening the doors tomorrow morning at 8:30. Racing starts at 9:30. About 9:15, we'll probably have kind of an impromptu drivers meeting just to kind of go over everything. 3 minutes down, 2 to go here in this one. It's Lane McGee still out front, 20-5, 13. Right now, all 6 drivers ahead of previous TQ time set by Jason Luther in the first heat. It's Lane, Jalen, Matt, Kevin, Dave, and Trevor. Minute 40 to go. Minute 40 to go. $120 to go, drivers. $120 to go.
1 minute left.
50 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go. Lane McGee still out front. Kevin Moyer in the number 2 spot now. Matt McGee in third. Jalen Wettengale in fourth. Chili Duncan and Dave Farrell, your running order. Matt McGee and Kevin Moyer, 0.7 of a second apart here. Matt McGee cross line with a 15.5. Moyer with a 15.6. They're 0.5 of a second apart now. They're right there together. Oh, trouble there for Matt McGee. He gets back going once again. Lane McGee, your leader here in this one, a 7.5 second lead over Moyer. Matt McGee in third. Jalen Wettengale in fourth. Joey Duncan in fifth. Dave Farrell in sixth. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go.
Lane McGee done.
Lane McGee, you're done. Jalen Wettengale, you're done. Matt McGee, you're done. Everybody else keep going. Everybody else keep going. Looking for Kevin, Trevor, and Dave to finish.
Kevin Moyer done.
Looking for Trevor and Dave now. Trevor and Dave to finish. That's a race. Lane McGee going to take it. Kevin Moyer second. Jalen Wettengale third. Matt McGee, Trevor Duncan, and Dave Farrell. Get all those drivers back out to turn marshal here. Race number 21, 13.5, independent four-wheel drive buggy. Brought to you by Reedy. All right, let's get them checked in here, guys. Josh Holmes, Todd Weekins, Chris Klein, Chase Roberts, Anthony Escobedo, and Jake Hoffman.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, everybody is checked in. Let's go ahead and close it down. Line them up on the left side. Line them up on the left side over here. It's going to be Josh, Todd, Chris, Chase, and Jake. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Josh, Todd, Chris, Chase, and Jake. Off and running. 13.5 independent four-wheel brought to you by Reedy Power. Race number 22, you should be in line. Race number 23 in tech. 22 in line, 23 in tech. .345 left to go here in this one. 3:45 left to go. It's going to be Hoffman, Weekins, Holmes, Roberts, and Klein. Oh, looks like trouble there for Klein. Maybe a servo arm. Jake Hoffman going to be out front leading the way now, 17.502. Todd Weekins in number 2 spot. Josh Holmes in the 3. Chase Roberts in the 4. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Hoffman still out front. Weekins in second. Holmes in third. Roberts in fourth. Chris Klein and Anthony Escobedo. Halfway, drivers, halfway. Fast lap of the race is 16.0 by Jake Hoffman. Todd Weekins in second. Josh Holmes third. Chase Roberts fourth. Chris Klein fifth. And Anthony Escobedo in the number 6 spot. .210 to go, drivers. 2:10 left to go. It's Hoffman, Holmes, Weekins, Roberts. Your running order here. Minute 55 to go. Jake Hoffman, 17.504 his pace. Minute 45, drivers. Minute 45. This is heat 1 of 3 for our Reedy Power 13.5 independent four-wheel drive buggy. Minute 10 to go. Minute 10 to go. Hoffman, Weekins, Holmes, Roberts, and Klein, your running order.
1 minute left.
.45 seconds. 45 seconds. It's Jake Hoffman out front here, 17.501. Josh Holmes, 17.509. Todd Weekins, 17.511. Chase with a 15.504. 30 seconds to go, drivers. 30 seconds. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Everybody keep them going.
Josh Holmes done.
Josh Holmes, you're done. You'll be done when you cross this time around, drivers. You'll be done when you cross.
Chase Roberts
Chase,
done.
you're done. Todd and Jake, that's a race. Josh Holmes going to take it, 17.505. Jake with a 17.508. Todd and Chase will blow the track off here, guys. We'll get our next group out there. Race number 22, 13.5, independent four-wheel heat number 2, brought to you by Reedy.
The race is completed.
We'll get all those drivers back out to turn marshal, as well as a couple volunteers to help me out as well. Only had 5 drivers in the last one, so if I get a couple volunteers. In this one, we got Eli Vanderbeek, Sam White, John Kozloff, Jackson McKee, Cody Salkowski, Chris Camara.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right. Last call for turn marshals, guys. Last call for turn marshals. Once I close it down, if you were in that last race and you are not out there, you're losing a lap. All right, it is closed. Line them up on the left-hand side here, guys. Line them up on the left side. Need one volunteer to help me out on the bucket. And one turn marshal over here by the score tower. One on the bucket, one by the score tower. Once again, need two volunteers here, guys. All right, I got Chris out there. I got Chase out there. Where is, let's see, Josh Holmes. He's back there. Jake Hoffman. Where's Jake Hoffman? Perfect. He's got it. All right. All right, marshal's ready. Drivers, go on to call your name. Eli, Sam, John, Jackson, Cody, and Chris. Race number 23 coming up next, our final heat of our Reedy Power 13.5 independent four-wheel drive buggy. If possible, I'll get Noah Hicklin up here to run race number 24 and 25. Time to beat right now, 17.505. .345 to go, 3:45 to go. It's Sam White out front, Jackson McKee in the number 2 spot. Kozlov, Salkowski, Vanderbeek, Camara, everybody right there together. 130 down, 330 left to go, 130 down, 330 left to go. Sam White leading the way here. 18 to 5, 12 his pace. Now Jackson back up to the front here. Jackson on a 18 to 506. Kozlov on an 18.5, 15. Sam White 17.5 flat. Vanderbeek 17.507. Camara, Salkowski. 150 down, 310 to go. 150 down, 310 to go. Halfway, drivers, halfway. Jax McKee going to be out front here in this one. 18 and a 5.02 his pace. John Kozlov in the number 2 spot. Sam White in the 3. Eli Vanderbeek in the 4. Chris Camara, Cody Salkowski. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. It's Jax out front. John in the number 2 spot. Eli in the 3 now. Sam White, Chris Camara, and Cody Salkowski. Your running order here in this one. Race number 23, 13.5, independent four-wheel, heat number 3. You guys are up next. Oh, and it looks like tough break there for Cody. Minute 30 to go, drivers, a minute 30 to go. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute left to go here.
1 minute left.
It's Jackson, John, Chris, Eli, Sam, and Cody running order. 45 seconds left to go. Race number 23 coming up next. Race number 23. 30 seconds left to go. 30 seconds left to go. Jack's going to be out front here in this one. 18.502. Pushing a 19 lap run here. Five seconds left to go. That is time. Everybody keep them going. Everybody keep them going.
Eli Vanderbeek done.
Eli, you're done.
Jackson McKee done.
Jackson, you're
Sam
done.
White
Sam, you're done. John, you're done.
John
Looking for
Kozlov
Chris to
done.
finish. And, oh, Cody may be back out there too. He is.
Chris Camara done.
Chris is done. And that's a race on the last lap. Eli Vanderbeek taking that one. Jax McKee second. John Kozlov third. Chris Camara, Sam White, and Cody Salkowski. Get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. Race number 23. We'll blow the track off, guys. Don't forget to blow the track off. Race number 23. We'll get these guys out here. Our third and final heat of 13.5. Independent four-wheel drive buggy. All right, let's get them checked in. We'll get all those drivers back out to turn marshal from the last one.
One minute to the start of the race.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go ahead and close it down, guys. Close it down. Line them up over here on the left-hand side. It's going to be Jalen, Clayton, Tyler, Dave, Luke, Brittany, and Brad. All right, Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Oh, boy. Jalen, Clayton, Tyler, Dave, Luke, Brittany, and Brad. Off and running, here we go. Our third and final heat of our Reedy Power 13.5 independent four-wheel drive buggy. Let them all get a couple laps in here. I'll give you your running order. Watch the left side. Clear. Race number 24, our first heat of expert four-wheel drive buggy, 13.5. Coming up next, you guys should be in line. Race number 25, you should be in tech. Race 25 to tech. 3 laps into this one, it's going to be Wettengill out front. Clayton Mitchell in second. Dave Farrell third. Baker, Garrison. Now it's all changing up here. It's Wettengill still out front. Clayton Mitchell in that number 2 spot. Oh, hard hit right there. That is broke. 3:45 left to go. 3:45 left to go. Jalen Wetgill out front leading the way here. Dave Farrell in second. Clayton Mitchell in third. Now Mitchell up into the number 2 spot. No, drops back to the 3 spot. Now it's going to be Brad McGuire in fourth. Brittany Garrison fifth. Luke Hart, Tyler Baker. 140 down, 3:20 to go. Wetgill out front with a 2.5 second lead over Clayton Mitchell in the number 2 spot. Dave Farrell in third. Brad McGuire in fourth. McGuire, Hart, and Garrison all going to be right there together for 4, 5, and 6 here in this one. Tyler Baker in the number 7 spot. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. If I could, I'll get Noah Hicklin up here for this next race. Noah Hicklin. .240 left to go, drivers. 240 left to go.
Watch the center rhythm. Watch in the center. Clear. Watch in the center again. Watch in the center. Watch the center. Watch the center. Clear. 3 in, 2 to go. Oh. Big hit there on the left side. Gets back going. Got Dave leading the way. 25-10. Jalen 19.501. Clayton 19.507. Brad McGuire 18.512. Luke Hart 18.514. Brittany 16.514. A minute 40 left to go. Watch the left side doubles. Watch the left side double. Clear. That was trouble there for your leader. He's on a 25-14 now. Looks like Clayton closing into Jalen. 3/10 back from him. A minute 20 left to go. Jalen, not all red, yellow wheels. Having some trouble. Watch the center, watch the center. More trouble there for Dave. Everybody moving back and forth here still. 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
We'll see the gaps this time by Freight Train through the center rhythm. Everybody coming across the line here. Looks like we got Dave still leading away. 19.508, Clayton 19.510. Luke 18.507, Brad 18.510, Brittany 16.505. 30 seconds left. $20 seconds left to go. Luke Hart now 8/10 back from Brad. Battle for the 3 and 4. 5 seconds left. Time has expired. Keep him going, keep him going, keep him going. Keep him rolling, keep him rolling. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep him going, keep him going. Clayton, you're done.
Mitchell done.
Everybody else will now be done when they cross here.
Luke Hart done. Brad McGuire done. Dave Farrell done. Brittany Garrison done.
And that is a race. So Clayton going to take it 19.508. Dave 19.515. Brad 18.507. Luke 18.509. Brittany 17.517.
The race
Up
is
now, race
completed.
24, first heat of 13.5. Expert four-wheel drive buggy. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to corner marshal.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Drivers from the last one. Need you guys right back out here to Marshall. Jalen making his way out here. Tyler Baker, need you out here to Marshall. Tyler Baker, I did not see you out here. Waiting on a check from Paxton. There's Tyler. Waiting on a check from Paxton. Is Paxton going to make this one? Paxton? All right, let's go ahead and start shutting them down on the left side. No more laps. Is Paxton going to make this one? Paxton. I can't. All right. Paxton, we'll let you get back out here, but I got to start this one. All right, we're going to go Jack Foster, Tegan, Anthony, Mike, Paxton, Billy, and Joe. All right. Jack Foster on the tone. Jack Foster, Tegan, Anthony, Mike, Paxton, Billy, and Joe. A minute 5 in. Anthony Woodruff leading away, 25:01. Paxton, 19:508. Billy Womack, or Tegan out of the 3 spot, 19:515. Billy, 18:503. Joe, 17:513. Mike, 16:5 flat. Jack Foster, 16:515.
His clock's at 1:15, so it should level out.
2 in, 3 to go. Anthony still leading away, 25:05. Billy Womack now, 19:501. Tegan, 19:513. Mike, 18:511. Joe, 18:514. Jack Foster, 16:518. Watch here by the loop. Great marshal there from Jake. 3 in, 2 to go. Anthony still leading away, 25.07. Billy, 25.09, 1.3 back. Tegan in the 3 spot, 18.501. Mike, 18.516. Joe, 17.503. Jack Foster, 17.517. A minute 40 left to go. A minute 30 left to go now. Billy Womack now 9/10 back from Anthony. Battle for the top spot. Your leader over the left side double. That pink, blue, and black. Getting through some traffic here. Oh, trouble there for your second place driver.
One minute left.
55 seconds left. Anthony still leading away, 25.08. Troubles here for Billy, now dropping down to a 19.5 flat. Tegan, 17.5 flat. Mike, 17.501. Joe, 17.502. Battle between Tegan, Mike, and Joe for third, fourth, and fifth. 40 seconds left to go now. Tegan, 1/10 back from Mike. Battle for third. 20 seconds left to go now. Ten seconds left. Time's expired. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, guys. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Nobody is done. Nobody is done. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Anthony, you're the first one done.
Tegan coming.
Tegan, you're done. Everybody else, keep going, keep
Mike
going, keep going.
Sofkowski
Mike,
done.
you're done. Keep going, Jack. Keep going. Keep going,
Billy
Jack. Keep
Womack
going.
done.
Marshall, stay where you guys are. Still got guys finishing up here. There's Joe. I got that green car to finish.
Jack Foster
That is the
done.
race. Anthony gonna take it. 25.06. Billy, 25.11. Mike, 18.509. Tegan, 18.510. Jack Foster, 18.515. Joe, 18.518.
The race is
Up now,
completed.
race 25. 13.5. Expert four-wheel drive buggy. Heat 2. Get all my drivers from the last one. Right back out here to Marshall.
One minute to the start of the race.
Got all of our drivers all checked in here. Get drivers from the last one right back out here to corner Marshall. Drivers from the last one. Need you guys right back out here to corner Marshall. I need Tegan over here on the back left. Or actually over here by me, I guess. Tegan. All right, let's go ahead and shut it down. No more laps. Get them all lined up over here on the left side. No more laps. All right, order's going to go Mike Garrison, Brent Riley, J-Mac, Cole, Brendan, Tim, and Connor. All right. Mike Garrison on the tone. Brent Riley. J-Mac. Cole. Brendan. Tim. And Connor. Watch it before the roller. Clear. Everybody coming by for the second and third laps. Everyone all separated by 0.5 of a second. Racing super close here in this one. 1 minute in. Connor Herrick going to be leading away. 21.509. Tim 21.513. Brent Riley 25.04. J-Mac 25.04. Mike Garrison 25.10. Brendan 19.504. Cole Card 18.515. Brent Riley now moving to the top spot here, 25.01. Tim, 25.03. Connor, 25.05. Brendan, 19.5 flat. Mike Garrison, 19.501. J-Mac, 19.502. Cole Card, 17.512. A minute 35 in. Your leader into the center rhythm. He goes double, triple. Over the left side, coming across the loop here. Leading away, 14 flat there, hot lap of the race. 2 and 3 to go now. Brent still leading away, 21.511. Connor, 21.512. 4/10 back. We got Tim in the 3 spot, 25.06. Mike Garrison, 25.10. J-Mac, 25.11. Brendan, 19.504. Cole Card, 17.501. Watch center rhythm. Watch it in the center. Clear? Oh no, trouble there for Connor Herrick. Gets back going here now. Dropping him down to the 3 spot. 2:40 and 2:20 to go. Brent leading away, 21.510. Mike Garrison in the 2 spot now, 25.09. Connor, 25.11. J-Mac, 19.502. Brendan, 19.504. Tim, 19.510. Cole Card, 17.506. Three and 2 to go. Brent leading away still 25.03. Mike Garrison 25.08. 25.07 now for Mike Connor, 25.12. Troubles here for your leader. Dropping down to the 3 spot. Mike now leading away, 25.07. Connor 25.12. Brent 25.14. J-Mac 19.5 flat. Your leader on to the right side. Connor Herrick 0.3 back from Mike. Battle for the top spot. A minute 20 left to go. Mike Garrison still leading away, 25.09. Brent Riley now 25.10, 0.8 back. J-Mac in the 3 spot, 25.13. Connor 25.14. Top 4 all right here together on timing and scoring, battling for the top spot. Brent Riley now 1/10 back from Mike. J-Mac 3/10 back from Connor. 1 minute left to go. Watch here by the loop. Clear? 45 seconds left to go now. Mike on a 25.08. Brent 25.09. Connor 25.10. J-Mac 25.12. Tim 19.504. Brendan 19.506. Cole 17.5 flat. 30 seconds left to go. Connor Herrick 4/10 back from Brent Riley. Battle for the 2 spot. Brent 1.3 back from Mike. 10 seconds left to go. 5 seconds left now. Brent 5/10 back from Mike. Time has expired. Keep him rolling. Keep him rolling. Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Mike got you at the line. You're done. Brent, you're done. Keep going, Connor. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, Connor. Brendan, you're done. Tim, you're done. Everybody keep him going. Keep him going. Got Connor and Cole to finish. Got Connor and Cole to finish. Got one more to finish here.
Connor Herrick done.
That is a race. Mike gonna take it 25:04.6. Brent 25:04.8. J-Mac 25:10. Connor 25:11. Tim 19:5 flat. Brendan 19:5:01. Cole Card 18:5:10. Up now, race 26.
The race is completed.
Heat 3 of 13.5 expert four-wheel drive buggy. Get drivers from the last one back out here to corner marshal.
That should be hot.
Oh, yeah. What the hell?
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, thank you very much, guys. We got our turn marshals back out there. Get everybody checked in here in this one. 13.5 expert four-wheel drive buggy brought to you by Reedy Power. Our final heat here. Our top 8 drivers after 2 rounds of qualifying. Let's see, I need one volunteer to help me out in front of the driver's stand. One driver stand to help me out in front of the drivers. One turn marshal to help me out in front of the driver's stand. Thank you very much. All right, guys, let's go ahead and close it down. Line them up on the left side. Close it down. It's going to be Andrew, Shane, Dalton, Orlando, Matthew, Damon, Chad, and Dylan. All right, marshal's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Andrew, Shane, Dalton, Orlando, Matthew, Damon, Chad, and Dylan. Off and running here in this one. 13.5 four-wheel drive expert buggy. Heat number 26. Heat 3 of 3 for our Reedy Power class here. Let these drivers get a few laps in. Current TQ time 20 to 5:04. Just a reminder, doors open tomorrow morning at 8:30. We'll start racing at 9:30. There will be no practice in the morning, guys. No practice on the track in the morning. So once again, doors will open at 8:30. Racing starts at 9:30. All trouble there for Shane. Oh, and Ruben King getting tangled up there. Let him get one more lap in here. We'll see how it sorts out. One minute down, 4 to go. 1 minute down, 4 to go. Dalton Conrad going to be out front leading the way here. 22 to 5:07. Andrew Thomas on a 21:5:05. Matthew Pyle, 21:5:06. Damon Teal, 21:5:12. Alberico, 25:06. Martinez, 25:08. Becker, 19:5:09. And Ruben King, 17 and a 5 flat. 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. 1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Dalton Conrad leading the way here in this one. Conrad 1.9 seconds ahead of Andrew Thomas. Thomas in the pink and yellow Schumacher. Dalton Conrad coming around here in the green Schumacher. Matthew Pyle up into the number 3 spot here. 3:15 left to go. 3:15 left to go. Fast lap of the race. Shane Alberico at 13:4 on lap number 7. 210 down, 250 to go. 210 down, 250 to go. Conrad, Thomas, Pyle, your top three. Alberico now to third. Pyle in fourth. Damon Teal, Orlando Martinez, Dylan Becker, and Chad Ruben King. Halfway, drivers, halfway. .210 to go, 2:10 to go. Dalton Conrad going to be out front still, 22 to 5:02. 2 seconds off a 23 lap run here. Andrew Thomas, 3 seconds back in the number 2 spot. Shane Alberico, 1.7 seconds back from them in third. Alberico with a 13.2 on lap number 9. Had a bit of a rough start getting tangled up here in this one, but he's working his way up. 1.9 seconds to Andrew Thomas. Dalton Conrad out front with a 2.6 second lead here. 1:35 to go, drivers. 1:35 left to go here in this one. Conrad, Thomas, Alberico, Pyle, Teal, Martinez, Ruben King, and Becker. Damon Teal and Orlando Martinez battling out for the 5 and 6 spot here. 1 minute to go, 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
.45 seconds to go, 45 seconds to go. It's Conrad, 9/10 of a second ahead of Andrew Thomas now. Thomas starting to close that gap up here with time running out. Shane Alberico in third. Matthew Pyle, Damon Teal, Orlando Martinez, Chad Ruben King, and Dylan Becker. 30 seconds to go. And Andrew Thomas now taking over the number 1 spot. 20 seconds here in this one. 15 seconds to go, 15 seconds to go. Hey, Mike. Time has expired. Everybody keep them going.
Andrew Thomas done.
Andrew Thomas, you're done.
Matthew Pyle done.
Dalton, you're done.
Dalton
Matthew, you're
Conrad
done.
done.
Shane, you're done.
Shane Alberico done.
You'll be done when you cross here,
Damon
drivers.
Teal
Damon,
done.
Dylan, Chad,
Dylan Becker
and that's a
Chad
race.
Ruben
Andrew
King
Thomas
done.
takes it 22.503.
Orlando
Conrad,
Martinez
22.504. And Shane Alberico, 22.507. Get all those drivers
Race is
back out to
complete.
turn marshal. All right, we'll get all those drivers back out to turn marshal here. Race number 27. Our first heat of mod four-wheel drive. You guys are up. Let's get all those drivers back out to turn marshal from the last one, guys. Whoa, runaway wheel. All right, let's go ahead and line them up on the left side here. Let's get our turn marshals out there from the last one, guys. Should have all of our turn marshals out there. Last call for them. Last call for turn marshals, guys. Turn marshals going once. Going twice. All right, let's line them up here, guys. It's going to be Jake, Hagen, William, and Alex. Your starting order here in this one. All right, marshals ready. Drivers, go and call your name. Jake, Hagen, William, and Alex. Off and running here in this one. Race number 28, Mod 4-wheel drive buggy. Heat number 2, you guys are up next. As we finish up here tonight, once again, it's been a fantastic day qualifying. We will work on getting the mains posted up this evening. Doors open at 8:30 tomorrow morning. Racing starts at 9:30. Oh, that sounds rough. That is rough. 1 minute down, 4 to go. 1 down, 4 to go. .340 left to go. 340 left to go. Stolzing, Stevenson, and Schroeder. The only 3 left out there in this one. Jake Stolzing leading the way with a 1.2 second lead over Hagen Stevenson. William Schroeder in the 3 spot. 130 down, 330 to go. I'll need some volunteer turn marshals for the next one. I only had 4 drivers in this one, so I'll need 3 volunteers to help me out for the next race. .210 down, 250 to go. 210 down, 250 to go. Stolding, Stevenson, Schroeder, Richards, and Duffy, your running order here in this one. Everybody pretty spread out here by about 8 seconds between each. Stolding with an 8-second lead over Stevenson. Stevenson 8 seconds ahead of William Schroeder. Three minutes down, 2 to go. 3 down, 2 to go.
One minute left.
1 minute to go. Jake Stolding still out front. Hagen Stevenson in second. William Schroeder now only 5 seconds back in third. "20 seconds. Once again, we'll blow the track off after this one. And I'll get 3 volunteer turn marshals. I will need 3 volunteer turn marshals and all 4 drivers out of this one back out to turn marshal. That is time. Last lap coming around here on this one. Good battle between Schroeder and
Call team
Mm-hmm.
Stevenson.
done.
Jake Stolzing, you're done.
Hagen
Stevenson, you're done. And William Schroeder, you're done. Jake
Jake
Stolzing going to take it 22.510. Stevenson second, 21.516. Schroeder, 21.517. Alex Richards out early. We'll get those drivers back out. Turn marshal. Let's blow the track off. We'll get our next group out there. If I get 3 volunteer turn marshals, guys, be greatly appreciated. In this one, we got Mason Herrick, Andrew Thomas, Mitchell Gardner, Owen Vanderbeek, Stevie Slover, and Noah Hicklin. All right, let's get them checked in here, guys. We'll get our turn marshals
1
back
minute
out
to
there
the
from the
start
last
of
one,
the
along with any
race.
volunteers that can help me out. Some volunteer turn marshals. I do need 3 volunteers. Looks like I got Orlando out there. Thank you. All right, everybody is checked in here. All right, let's go ahead and close it out. Line them up on the left side. Close it out. We'll line them up. It's going to be Mason Herrick, Andrew Thomas, Mitchell Gardner, Owen Vanderbeek, Stevie Slover, and Noah Hicklin. Race number 28, our second heat of 3 for our JConcepts Mod 4-wheel drive buggy class. The final round of qualifying. Marshals ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Mason, Andrew, Mitchell, Owen, Stevie, and Noah. This is race number 28, our final race of the day. Tomorrow, coming up next, race number 29, Mod 4-wheel drive buggy. Heat number 3 of 3, brought to you by JConcepts. Once again, we'll be closing up shop shortly after race number 29. Doors will open tomorrow morning at 8:30, racing at 9:30. $110 down, $350 to go. $110 down, $350 to go. Mitchell Gardner going to be out front leading the way here. Owen Vanderbeek, 0.7 of a second back in second. Mason Herrick behind him, Andrew Thomas, Noah Hicklin, and Stevie Slover. Your top 5 drivers separated by only 2 seconds. $135 down, 325 to go, 325 to go. Gardner, Vanderbeek, Herrick, Hicklin, Thomas, and Slover. Mitchell Gardner turns fast lap of the race early on here with a 13-1 on lap number 3. Owen Vanderbeek taking over the number 1 spot now. Vanderbeek out front, lead the way here, 23 to 5:11. He just turned his fast lap of the race. Mason Herrick in the number 2 spot. Mitchell Gardner in 3rd. Andrew Thomas in 4th. Now Hicklin up into the 4th spot. Thomas drops to 5th. Slover in 6th. 210 down, 250 to go. 210 down, 250 to go. $230 down, 230 to go, 230 down, 230 to go. Halfway into this one, Vanderbeek out front, Herrick in 2nd, Gardner in 3rd, Hicklin in 4th, Andrew Thomas and Stevie Slover right now. Owen Vanderbeek out front on 23.511. Current TQ time, Jake Stolzing, 22 to 5:10. Your top 4 drivers ahead of that previous TQ time. 2 minutes left to go. $150 to go, $150 to go. Mason Herrick taking over the top spot now, 23 to 5:13. Mitchell Gardner in 2nd. Now Andrew Thomas up in the number 2 spot. Mitchell Gardner in the 3, Owen Vanderbeek in the number 4 spot. Noah Hicklin in the 5. Your top 4 drivers separated by 1.5 seconds. Minute 30 to go. Mason Herrick on a 23.512. Mitchell Gardner 1.5 seconds back, followed by Vanderbeek 0.2 of a second back, and 1/10 back from him is Thomas. 120 drivers, 120. One minute to go, 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Our final race of the night coming up next, our JConcepts Mod 4-wheel drive buggy, Heat 3. $30 to go, 30 seconds to go. Mitchell Gardner now up to the front here in this one. Owen Vanderbeek in the number 2 spot. A little trouble there for Gardner. So Vanderbeek may be able to take over the lead this time around with 20 seconds to go. As they come around here, Vanderbeek now your leader. 0.4 of a second ahead of Gardner. Back through this intersection they go. Trouble for Vanderbeek now. 10 seconds to go. Mitchell Gardner back to the front now. Time has expired. Mason Herrick, you're done.
Mitchell Gardner.
Mitchell,
done.
you're done. Andrew, you're done.
Andrew Thomas done.
You'll be done when you cross here,
Owen
drivers.
Vanderbeek
Owen is done.
done.
Stevie's
Stevie
done. Got
Slover
Noah to
done.
finish. Got Noah to finish. One more to go. And that's a race. Mitchell Gardner going to take it 22.502. Mason Herrick 2nd. Andrew Thomas, Owen Vanderbeek, Noah Hicklin, and Stevie Slover. Get all those drivers back out to turn marshal. Race number 29. Final race of the night. Mod 4-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up. Blow the track off here, guys, and get them checked in. All right, let's get him checked in here. In this one, we got Chase Lemieux, Nick Gibson, Tom Rinderneck,
1
Braxton
minute to the
Coley,
start of the
Drew
race.
Reuben King, and Nate Sutherland. Final race of the night. Once again, after this race here, guys, the track will be shut down. We'll be closing up shop shortly after. Doors will open tomorrow morning at 8:30. Racing starts at 9:30. Don't forget as well, make sure all of your batteries are unplugged. Make sure you unplug all your chargers. Have nothing plugged in before you leave. All right, let's go ahead and close it down on the left side, guys. Let's close it down on the left side. Let's see here. Take a look at our turn marshals from that last one. I need one volunteer to help me out right here at the score tower. One volunteer. We only had 6 drivers in the last one. We got all of them out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So if I get one volunteer to help me out right here at the score. Oh, thank you very much. All right, starting order is going to be Chase first, Nick second, Tom, Braxton, Drew, and Nate. Marshall's ready. Drivers, go when I call your name. Chase, Nick, Tom, Braxton, Drew, and Nate. We're off and cooking here. This one, Mod 4-wheel drive buggy, brought to you by JConcepts. Race number 29, race 3 of 3. Let them all get a few laps in here. I'll give you your running order. One minute down, 4 to go. It's going to be Braxton Cully out front leading the way here. Tom Rinderneck in the number 2 spot. Chase Lemieux in the 3 spot. Drew Rimminking in the 4. Nate Sutherland in the 5. Nick Gibson in the 6. Braxton Cully, the TLR driver, leading the way here. The green, yellow, and white coming back around to the front side here. Tom Rinderneck now jumping up into the number 1 spot. Tom and Braxton back and forth here. Drew Reuben King up to 3rd. Nate Sutherland trying to take it away from him. 130 down, 3:30 to go. Rinderneck back to the front here. Coley 1.1 seconds back. Nate Sutherland in 3rd. Reuben King back to 3rd now. Sutherland drops to the number 4 spot. Gibson in the 5. Chase Lemieux in the number 6 spot. 140 down, 320 to go, drivers. 140 down, 320 to go. $155 down, 305 to go. 155 down, 305 to go here. Tom Rinderneck working his way around here. 23 to 511. Braxton Cully 0.7 of a second back from in the number 2 spot. Drew Reuben King working his way around. Reuben King in a 22.502 in 3rd. Gibson in 4th. Sutherland in 5th. Chase Lemieux in the number 6 spot. 220 down, 240 to go. 220 down, 240 to go. Gibson now up into the number 3 spot here, getting by Nate Sutherland. Gibson only 1.7 seconds back from Cully. They are 0.8 of a second back from Rinderneck now. Cully and Gibson trying to close that gap up on your race leader. Tom Rinderneck in the red, white, and black. Oh, Gibson going for a wild ride. Whoa, up and over the wall. 2 minutes left to go here. It's Tom Rinderneck leading us out. Braxton Cully 0.9 of a second back from him in the number 2 spot. Here comes Cully by the line, 13-2. Fast lap of the race now. Chase Lemieux with a 13-0 jumps his way up into the number 3 spot, the X-Ray driver. Here comes Lemieux now. Oh, trouble for Reuben King. Looks like Lemieux up into 3rd. 3.5 seconds back from Braxton Cully from 6th on the grid. Braxton Cully now only 0.5 of a second back from Rinderneck. Tom Rinderneck onto the right-hand side of the track he goes, up and over the double. Back into the roller section. Into the doubles now. Braxton Cully in that 2 spot. Here comes Cully back around to the front side. Trouble there for Chase. Braxton now going to be 8/10 of a second back. Braxton turns his fast lap of the race, 13-1. Nick Gibson with a 13-0. Chase Lemieux with a 13-0. Braxton Cully with a 13-1. 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
Tom Rindernick and Braxton Cully, the battle to watch here. 9/10 of a second apart. For the third, 45 seconds to go. Chase Lemieux's worked his way up into third. Sutherland to fourth. Gibson and Reuben King. 35. Oh, trouble there for Braxton Cully. 8/10 of a second was all that separated him before that little bobble. Tom may have a little bit of breathing room now. 25 seconds to go. 23.509 for Tom. Braxton Cully now going to be 2.9 seconds back. Sutherland up to third now. Chase Lemieux drops to fourth. Nick Gibson in fifth. Drew Reuben King in the number 6 spot. Top 3 drivers, the only ones ahead of Mitchell Gardner's previous TQ time. So Mitchell looking for a top 4 run here in round 3. Time is going to expire. Everybody keep them going, keep them going.
Chase
Keep
Lemieux
them going.
done.
Chase Lemieux, you're the only one done.
Gibson
Nick
done.
Gibson, you're done. Drew Reuben King, you're done.
Reuben King done.
You'll be done when you cross.
Nate
Looking for,
Sutherland
there's
done.
Nate's done. Tom is done. Looking for
Tom
Braxton to
Rindernick done.
finish. And that's a race. Tom
Braxton
Rinderneck
Cully
going to
done.
take it. Braxton Cully second. Nate Sutherland, Chase Lemieux, Nick Gibson, and Drew Reuben King. Once again, doors will open tomorrow morning at 8:30. We'll get started racing at 9:30
The
tomorrow
race is
morning.
completed.
Want to thank everybody for a fantastic day of qualifying here at the 2025 JConcepts Offroad Jam, brought to you by Boom RC. We'll see everybody bright and early tomorrow for main day.